Hello and welcome back to Aquanox. Did I say it here for me again? So last part we finished off the first mission in this area and pretty much all the talking. Because this game loves its talking. We need how much again? Wait, what? I have enough. Yeah, why not? We literally got the best ship right now. Why the hell would I not want to? I'm just gonna equip the Vendetta Gatling for now. I don't know if I need anything else. Yeah. One, two, three. 6. Oh, I had the man-eater. It really gets... Oh, no, cancel. I guess I get the same money back for that? Okay, so we've got everything. We've got a new ship with actually super good. 36,000 in shields for kinetic and 3,600 for kin. The Vortex, a hybrid construction between scout and bomber, was developed by the naval base in the North Polar Sea. The only thing is we are taking hits in speed, so we're not going to be able to get around as fast. But I think this is definitely going to help. Next mission, crawler. Mission objective, find crawlers. Important, nobody knows how many crawlers there are or where they hide, so watch out. Oh great, don't tell me there's going to be a trap. Please no.
We should go to navigation point 1 now.
Oh god, this place is a lot more... less free roam. Ah, there we go. That's better.
Let's go to navigation point 2, Flint. Well, I'm not getting any activity readings.
There are crawlers. I give you my word. They come right out of the sea bottom. But hell only knows how. All the hell with it. And at night does Mr. Sandman show up in a diving suit and put you to sleep too? Well, you never know. I've seen sharks throw up live fish, so I guess I'll keep looking.
I think we should split up, Commander. Sally has come up with a plan. Pico and I take the left canyon, Lisa and Harper explore the area on the right, and Flint does whatever the hell he feels like, as usual.
That's strange. There are damn holes all over the place. Looks like every dumb barnacle came out here and dug himself in the tree. I wouldn't bet on that, Harper.
Crawlers, mining caterpillars, directly beneath me. Harper, Pico, and Lisa also report visual contact. What the hell are those water pests doing? Falling to the sediment? I don't have a clue, Derange, but they sure seem to be looking for something important. Stay sharp, everybody.
Oh, I guess that's not my objective. Oh no, search and destroy crawlers. But our objective is over here. I guess this is gonna be where we get him. Huh. Oh boy, this is not gonna end well. I can feel it. Okay, I'm here. What do you want? Oh, I swear to God if I have to go and destroy those guys. Oh, nope, we got something. Oh God. We've got action!
Target slashed in guys! Yeah! That one's headed for the bottom.
Whoa, what?
I don't think my lord and master's gonna like that. Flint, I've located scouts, bombers, and frigates off our bow. They're still out of range. They're all crawler signatures. You're pumping adrenaline through the smart suit interface.
Oh boy.
Flint, I am kidding. What kind of scrap have you gotten into now? Lima can blow that crap away from the station on their own. I need your unity here. Velasquez, he'll chew those centimeters up and stick the float. Am I right or what, Velasquez? Stinky, rat. Flint, I don't want to have to pull your Lord on bones out of the book. Forget the credits. And give the world half a cent while you're at it. What kind of time this talks you babbling about? I need those knives, kid. They're battle tested. Hey, Flint, remember, no credits if you don't stick around and play. I have to admit, though, that's some superior fire from you. Maybe this is bad. Maybe. Yeah! That one's headed for the bottom. Yeah! That one's headed for the bottom. I really took a beating that time. Fuses are flipping like me.
Target destroyed. I took a big hit. It looks bad.
Oh boy.
Damn it, that one really hurt.
I'm not sure if... Because it might be that they have higher...
We should go to navigation point 1
shields?
now.
Okay, so I had to look it up because I wasn't sure. I'm supposed to flee. I'm not supposed to take on that huge force. Who would have thunk? Again, I really didn't see much of a difference. No, sell them off. I really don't need it. Let's just get tiger sharks. I'm still not sure how these robot repair kits work. I may have to look into that because I really don't know. Okay, let's try this again with our loadout like this. Let's get those two, just in case. I can always sell it back if I need to. So, I'm supposed to destroy the two scouts, and then hightail it out of there.
We should go to navigation point 1
Or
now.
we're supposed to get to a point where it's just us and the wingmates? Because it's not supposed to be so bad there. I don't know. Because, yeah, it definitely doesn't seem like I have enough to do anything about him.
Let's go to navigation point 2, Flint. Well, I'm not getting any activity readings.
Because I find it really hard to hear them over the
There
music
are
and the
crawlers.
shooting.
I give you my word. They come right out of the sea bottom. But hell only knows how. All the hell with it. And at night does Mr. Sandman show up in a diving suit and put you to sleep too? Well, you never know. I've seen sharks throw up live fish, so I guess I'll keep looking.
I think we should split up, Commander. Sally has come up with a plan. Pico and I take the left canyon, Lisa and Harper explore the area on the right, and Flint does whatever the hell he feels like, as usual.
That's strange. There are damn holes all over the place. Looks like every dumb barnacle came out here and dug himself in the tree. I wouldn't bet on that, Harper.
Crawlers, mining caterpillars, directly beneath me. Harper, Pico, and Lisa also report visual contact. What the hell are those water pests doing? Falling in the sediment? I don't have a clue, Garage, but they sure seem to be looking for something important. Stay sharp, everybody.
Okay, that's how I lock on. This late in the game, and that's when I figured it out. So, according to this, you are supposed to destroy a few so that the scouts will come out. And there they are.
Commander Flint, we're in position, waiting for you.
Here we go.
Yeah! Target destroyed! Target destroyed!
I don't think my lord and master's gonna like that. Flint, I've located scouts, bombers, and frigates off our bow. They're still out of range. They're all crawler signatures. You're pumping adrenaline through the smart suit interface.
Flint, Ivan King, what kind of scrap have you gotten into now? Lima can blow that crap away from their station on their own. I need your units here. Velasquez, Warriors, he'll chew those centimeters up and spit them out. Am I right or what, Velasquez? You stinky little rat. Flint, I don't want to have to pull your North bones out of the book. Forget the credits and give the bully half a sedative while you're at it. What kind of jellyfish jokes are you babbling about? I need those guys, King. They're battle tested. Hey, Flint, remember, no credits if you don't stick around and play. That's it, man. That's a superior firepower. Maybe this is madness. Maybe we should forget it. I really took a beating that time. Fuses are popping like me. Yeah, that one's headed for the bottom.
So we're supposed to just
Let's
follow
go to
the...
navigation point 2, Flint. Okay, Flint. I think we gotta get out of here quick. How about quicker than quick? we should look for navigation point 4.
I could never hear them. Over this music and that stuff, the voice lines are almost impossible to hear.
Yeah! Target destroyed!
I guess they didn't want to fight with me.
13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So yeah, I wasn't supposed to stick around there, which is not surprising, though I can destroy that guy. Atacama City, 5,000 meters under the sea. Oh God.
What do you see now, Fort? Those crawlers come right out of the Earth's bowels. Like I said.
We'll find them and tear them out of their holes. You have my word.
All right. Your word, Italy. Sewell wants to talk to you in the Plaza Emilio. I'll wait, but don't forget, the zone needs your help.
I'll be right back, King.
9,000 credits.
Flint, long time no see. What is it, 5 years?
That's right, Dr. Razor. Aqua was on the brink of the abyss. Today, it's over the edge. What the hell are you doing here?
Within the framework of the Symposium on Evolutionary Genetics, we're exploring the progress of oxygenation in this quadrant. We want to raise the ratio of dissolved gases in the water around the habitats, and I happen to be good at that. That and evolutionary genetics are my specialties.
You're doing that for the oceanides, the liquid breathers like them.
That's right. The future of Aqua belongs to them. They're the only ones that can stand the pressure down here without a smart suit because they breathe perfluoride chemicals. Very soon they will be able to live on seawater alone for a limited time, and one day there will be 2 separate human species. One that will go back to the surface, and one whose realm will be the deep Black Sea.
Very poetic. What else are you hearing?
Well, you don't know anything about a secret project named Brainfire, do you? There's a lot of talk about it, and a lot of people are afraid. It must be something frightening.
Sorry, don't have a clue. And that's my specialty. Hey, Boston, what are you doing here?
Man, they burn dead bodies here. There's a dive-in chapel over there. You can just toss your old grandfather from your ship into a trap door. That's both clever and more than a little sickening. Don't you think?
Yeah, about as clever as the fact that they turn those bodies into fertilizer and nitrogen products.
Okay.
Welcome to the Hall of Flame, sir. It's a smart man that thinks ahead. You can't make the arrangements for your funeral soon enough.
Yeah? Well, you burn trash here too, don't you? How do you know I'm not just stopping by to incinerate trash from a party?
To some, all of life is a party. But the guests of that party all end up here one day. Although, I wouldn't call them trash.
It's nice to meet someone with such a sensitive and optimistic view, despite the reality of his profession. But you can save yourself the trouble. I'm just here to look around a bit. I get some of my best ideas in places like this. much this place has changed since the last time I threw up here. Very trendy.
Yes, sir. Management decided to target a different clientele. We're now getting a good deal of business from Neapolis.
Let me guess. Bored little sons and daughters on weekend adventures? Or maybe profit-crazed business technocrats looking for a new market? Or how about new-line politicians buying off a bunch of electors?
Sir, if you'd like something to eat, I can recommend the Mikado sea anemone with algae foam. Or perhaps you'd like the nano-pickled shark embryos on a bed of seahorse mousse and riftia puree.
Please stop. Make me something simple, okay? Like a shark intestine sandwich with half a liter of Dopa-Cola to wash it down.
Okay, and I wanted to skip to this one over since it seems plot progression.
I'm glad you're here. How's your mistrust of Brainfire doing?
Growing and thriving. But I can be an idealist. As long as your experiment doesn't annoy me, I'll take your money.
I'll surprise you, Flint. You'll be my biggest fan. Now, to the point. You're an old friend of Admiral Cox's.
He's, well, kind of a father to me.
A father you never had. You're an escaped genetic engineering project, correct?
Let's just say my mother didn't give a damn about the transhuman project. What about Cox?
We cannot trust him any longer. We fear he may be planning a coup.
You know, maybe we should protect him from himself. He seems pretty out of sorts.
Flint, at this moment, several crawler units are approaching Brainfire near Atacama City. Because of the chaos in Neapolis, we only have a few scouts on the scene, and the local police are not going to be able to do much against the crawlers. We need your help.
You mean you need to test me to see if you can trust me? Well, don't worry about it. My wings and I will spoil the crawlers' fun.
Okay. No, not what I wanted. Yeah, a repair kit, but is it passive? I better save. Actually, I think I'm gonna end it early here because I'm not sure how long this is gonna take. Hello and welcome back to Aquanox. Didn't I say you'd hear from me again? So, we've got Brainfire. Mission objective, prevent the destruction of Brainfire. I'm still not sure what the repair kits do because I've never seen it work. Oh my.
This is This is the fight for the right. This is Flint, crawlers are attacking Brainfire. Looks like there's a bomber with them too, so hurry up. Brainfire must be protected, so show us what you've got. And remember, this operation is more important than any of our lives.
Brain-damaging virus. Disease turned into peaceful inhabitant into armored running freaks. In the early morning, owls they started a massacre which is supposed to have caused the death of at least 50 millions of
Target destroyed!
Okay, let's retry this again.
Flint, crawlers are attacking Brainfire. Looks like there's a bomber with them too, so hurry up. Yeah! That one's headed for the bottom. Target slashed midnight.
Brainfire is holding the scouts back. They went to get new ships. We have to hold out for 5 minutes. But I am with you, my hero.
Target destroyed!
What are they doing? Painting the ships first? Everything's delayed. Hold on.
Yeah! That one's headed for the bottom. Target slashed midnight. Yeah! That one's headed for the bottom.
Hooray! Brainfire finally got the ships in gear. Just in time for the end of the battle. Lazy bunch of jellyfish.
Oh, lovely.
Hey, Flint, you're still alive, huh? Typical of you to submit to the will of a sissy like Pirate King. Well, he's gonna be taught a lesson today. Don't make deals with the Federation. Brainfire has no business in the zone, so I'm going to blow both you and that monstrosity all to hell.
Brio is attacking Brainfire, and you're screaming for support. No guts. Flint, the frigate is no danger to Brainfire anymore. Let him go. It's not our job to clear the zone of idiots.
Oh my! 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't know, this extra shield energy does not seem to do me jack diddly. Okay, well, let's talk.
What do you think of Sewell? A political upstart?
I think he's probably worse. When he's talking, he really believes what he's saying. He wants power because he believes in that more than anything else. And there's nothing worse than an officer with political ambition.
And Brainfire?
That's none of our business. We just earn credits, that's it. And operations like Brainfire are always throwing off credits.
You sound as jaded as dopamine carb. Credits, credits, credits. That's the only thing you care about, isn't it?
Hold it. The way I see it, the big shots make a screw-up, then we get called to clean it up. If you look at it that way, we're noble knights.
Okay, and I'll talk to the other person.
Well, Sonny, what can I give you to poison yourself?
Can you mix a stiff shark killer? No sweeteners?
I make the best one, west of the Cape Verdean rice. It also doubles nicely as a great cleaner if you run out.
Great, set me up. Don't I know you from somewhere?
Maybe. Bartenders tend to be a traveling species.
Okay, and now him.
Good show, soldier.
I'm glad you like it, but I'm not your soldier, Sue.
Oh, that's right. You're a freelance artist. Well, are you ready for a new commission?
Sure we are. The Neapolis Army always pays well and on time. And sir, don't listen to that crap that comes out from under Flint's nose. He's an old grouch.
We will soon be launching, well, call it a buoy, out of Brainfire. We need an escort for this probe to make sure that its route of ascent is free of obstructions. Prior to launch, some critical parts are being delivered by tech bombers, so we must be prepared for anything, including the crawlers who want to steal our technology, the zoners who want to destroy it, and who knows what else.
You're going to the damn surface, aren't you? Where no human being is allowed to go. Where the atmospheric pressure is so low that explosive decompression is inevitable. At least it'll kill you before the radioactivity does. Up to now, the government has punished anyone who tried to explore the surface. No hope, no escape. What's next?
Trust me, Flint. It's a scientific experiment, nothing else.
Sure, I'll trust you as soon as you prove you deserve it.
Oh, the hell with it, Flint. Who cares? Don't bust a man's chops. He's paying our fuel.
19,000 credits. That's very nice. Not like there's anything I really need. I don't know. Do I really want an EM Pactor? Why not? We might as well give it a test run. Yeah, okay. The buoy. Protect the techno-bomber and enable docking. Protect the buoy. Important. Possible incidents. Be careful. Thanks. I think.
2 tech bombers are on the way, carrying the rest of the equipment for Brainfire. Your job is to protect the station.
Uh-oh. A couple of crazies are attacking one of the tech bombers. I suggest we stroll on by and kick their butts. Attack the marked target now. Are moaning because they cannot dock on Brainfire. Too much scrap from the last action floating around. Oh, Captain. Brainfire wants you to enjoy your favorite hobby and blow away the junk at the docks. The tech bombers have to dock there, and the buoy could be damaged if there is a collision. So don't let it happen, sweetheart. Move it. Primary mission is the junk. Don't take too long.
Yeah! Target destroyed!
Yeah! That one's headed for the bottom. That one's headed for the bottom.
Brainfire report. The junk's gone. Now we have to protect Brainfire from the crawlers.
Yeah! That one's headed for the bottom.
to escort the buoy on its way up. Lieutenants Harper, Piccolini, and Captain DeGrange, stay here and take care of the crawlers. We should go to navigation point 1 now.
Yeah! That one's headed for the bottom.
There is a signal. I think it's from your buddy Creel, the brute. I think he wants to sabotage the buoy. Make sure it's out of reach.
Oh, come on! I used up most of my missiles!
Hey, Flint! I'm gonna crush you, tear you to pieces, chop you up, and then throw each rotten part of your men's body to the sharks. Watch your butt!
Attack the marked target now.
Oh, that ain't doing jack.
Attack the marked target now.
Well, seems like Aquanox has had enough. Great! That means peace and quiet for us again.
Oh, don't say that.
The buoy is in place, but Brainfire is moaning again about the crawlers.
Oh.
Move it. Let's go to navigation point 2, Flint.
Don't want to go Dak down here. I'm gonna get my ass killed.
Target destroyed!
Man, I'm really hurting here. Rescue capsule in the water. Piccolini out.
Yeah! Target destroyed! Target destroyed!
Did my... What the hell? Did it just go back up?
Every second angel golden scramble.
Oh, there's still...
Something fell like a big mountain.
Guys, there's still something here.
Burning like fire.
Hello?
Raise the floor and break some gray. Let us grace the light.
I don't see anything else. They must be somewhere. Ah!
Good job, Flint. Now, come back to Atacama City, and I'll buy the first
15,
round.
14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that went a bit better. Maybe I just wasn't strafing enough for him. Oh, that's the only person.
Right, Flint. Excellent work. Ever consider going into politics?
I need a career in politics like I need another hole in my head, sir.
Well, I want you to come with me to Neapolis aboard the Ghost. Admiral Cox is cracking up. He's taken one radio station, and he's threatening to occupy more along with the Parliament. We need to protect our old friend from himself.
All right, I'll go, but on one condition. No harm comes to Admiral Cox. Let me know when you're ready to ship out.
We're still making preparations. I'll contact you.
Just as well. I see somebody wants to talk to me in the Hall of Flame.
29,000 credits.
You are Deadeye. Who Jumbo? I thought the Bions had grilled your butt off in Australia.
No, the butt that got grilled belonged to a good friend of mine.
I'm sorry. My name is Sobanoso Chaka. I am a Dugon. I would advise you not to trust Soul. Steer clear of him. He's a dark man.
A what?
That's how we Dugons call people that bring death and ruin. A dark man. You are a radiant man.
Well, I should hope so.
It means that you blind all the people around you. That you're a loud-mouthed, gleaming screwball that brings nothing but trouble and restlessness and chaos.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Chaos is my secret hobby. What does Sobinoso Shaka mean?
The sign of the warrior. You'll see war when you look in my eyes, Flint. Just the same as I can see in yours. War, destruction, but also protection of the oppressed.
That's a little poetic for me, Shaka. And I've already heard about you. Off Australia, you almost shot up one of my friends. He called you a water pest.
I bet he used another word for me.
Yeah, maybe. He's pretty sexist. So what about Sewell? Why don't you trust him?
He is an ambitious weapon man. He lies. He wants power. If you enter his employ, you will throw up in the future whenever you watch your face in the mirror. Kenyesi.
I'm traveling to Neapolis with him on the Ghost. A friend of ours needs our help.
You two? How do you want to die?
Oh, well, not at all if I can help it. But if I gotta go, I'd like it fast.
A man's death. Coward. I want to ascend, together with the gas bubbles of my destroyed ship, up to the surface, and then burst like the gas bubbles.
Ow. If that's what you Dugon women call a good death, I hope you have a lot of fun before you die.
We will meet again. You will watch out for my presence. Alam Siki.
We are ready to depart, Flint. Dock with the Ghost. Neapolis is no longer safe, and your friend needs your help. I only hope he will listen to you.
Okay. And I assume once we move on, we will be ready. Yep, next destination, Neapolis. Aquatory Atlantic Federation.
Neapolis, glittering rhinestone of the North Atlantic, epicenter of democracy and aqua-capitalistic madness, supernova of Aquarian lifestyle, mindless joy and lust, the Sodom of Biscay. In Neapolis, they swallow nanorobots to repair their fragile bones, and happiness drugs because sleeping is banned. They host opulent diving parties and fancy dolphin basins. In Aqua's largest market, they're having Clans Union weeks, allowing visitors to admire everything from energy-wasting ferry propulsion to high-pressure champagne bottles, stoves that can bake 70 bars of yeast dough at one time, Aqua X-Mess decorations made of glowing plankton, and a perpetual motion machine. In the Museum of the Modern Age, there is even an exhibition of some old rags that are supposed to show the smile of Mona Lisa and the hand of God. But even with all that, the young fight a hopeless battle against boredom. Ready to die for even a hint of fun, terror has become their hobby. The youth of Neapolis love to destroy things and will gladly die trying. They'll steal a ship from an upright cutthroat like me, cut fiber optic lines for a laugh, or kidnap dolphins just to cause a stink. They even expose themselves to the enormous vibrations of the extreme low-frequency transmitting system because they believe it will evolutionize their brains. The new interim government is a high-tech gang without social or human conscience, whose sole aim is to quickly gain positions of power inside the Federation. They're economically fixated, ecologically apathetic, and hell-bent on pushing through their own racial policies, including the genetic manipulation of human beings to better adapt them to the rigors of life in Aqua. These spawn are worse than the results of the eugenics experiments of the Shogunate. One of the old guard, Admiral Cox, a good friend and my mentor during the days of the Biont Wars, doesn't see eye to eye with these democratic developments, which is why he's rebelling. I wouldn't even put it past him to occupy Parliament and take over a data broadcasting station in a surprise coup. And that's when I had to admit I no longer understood Aqua. Had Cox gone power mad? Everything pointed to it, except what Sobinoso Shaka said. She warned me, but then what does she know? I'm an officer of an international task force, and part of that job is keeping my eyes open for officers going off the deep end.
Okay. Those things last a while, usually. Neapolis. Only 2,203. Okay, before that... Yeah, the Plasma Gatling. Sell that, buy that. Doom Mortar. Ah, the Big Bang 2. Good lord. Agility, very bad. Ooh, Nano Repair Kit. Let's sell that one and buy that one then. That seems about it. Are there any new ships? Yes, the Succubus 2. Which we don't have enough. We need 20,000 more credits. Oh, that's the only one. It increases the torpedo loadout. And it drops shield EMP, but gives more kinetic. Oh, and the speed goes up by quite a bit, or just the normal speed, but we need a lot more money. Okay.
Ah, Dr. Razor. What's Boston trying to sell you?
Damn it, Flint! The professor here needs protection! I simply offered to be his bodyguard.
Well, I don't think there's any need, really. After all, Neapolis is a very civilized place.
Wait until this civilized place has you by the throat, Professor. We're on the verge of civil war.
What are you doing here anyway, Professor? You run out of test tubes in Machina, Antarctica?
No, I'm here to study the local dolphin population. Did you know that we have 14 of our 23 sets of chromosomes in common with dolphins? They are relatives of Homo aquaticus and may be our ancestors. I'll bet you also didn't know that our blood has the same salt content as seawater. We emit salt with the lacrimal fluid so it can't accumulate in our bodies. Our noses point downward and not to the front. Exo-sapienta evolution. Flint, there are dolphin genes in your genome.
Professor, are you on drugs?
Of course not.
Flint, how's life?
It goes. What are you doing here, Brooklyn?
I was hired by Admiral Cox's communication unit. But then I decided, what the hell? So I pocketed the credits and left the old codger in peace. Still, he's better than that new line.
I agree, but I'm worried that Cox is making a mistake. I think he might need to be protected from himself.
Well, I was all set to take on a job. But now that I've cheated the Atlantic Federation, I'm going to have to make tracks. If you want it, report to Brewmeister at Concordia Place.
Okay.
So, what's the attraction here?
You'd be surprised, Sonny. Glowing jellyfish. That electrostatic fish that live on energy fields in earthquake zones. Some stuffed birds. The tooth of a T-Rex. The teeth of a megalodon. Even a tiny zoo with living surface mammals.
Well, poke me with Poseidon's prod.
Hey! That's not the half of it. We've also got old technology and art. The smile of the Mona Lisa. The hand of God by Michelangelo. The so-called Philosopher's Stone of Old Spain. Weapons collections. The pinnacle of the Eiffel Tower. Cultures of pox viruses. The first superconductor. And the brains of Einstein and Hawking. We've even got instruments that are used to rebreed dolphins.
Stop. I think I need to head for the nearest dive where I won't have to think so much.
Well, please come back again.
Light, sir. Do you have a reservation?
No, I was thinking maybe I could just hang around for a while and get something to eat.
Well, it so happens that the turmoil in our city has compelled a number of cancellations, so we may be able to fit you in.
Great. So what's on today's menu?
We have an excellent jellyfish sorbet, which is served on a dark table so that you may enjoy its lucifern-like glow. We also have a cocktail of king bent prawns and riftia mousse, baby barnacles on poached protein granules, and halibut eyes. Octopus roasted in its own ink with a souffle of sugared isopods. And finally, a parfait of deep sea sponge and sea cucumber pulp.
How about a plate full of mussels?
Mussels? I'm very sorry, sir. No. However, the specialty of the house is living baby octopus, served with fresh eggs of its brothers and sisters.
Oh my god!
And drizzled with an amino foam sauce.
What the hell?
Hung it, tongue! The gods of the deep sea must have sent you. I'm so drunk, I can't find a way to the camp.
Man, and that's supposed to be the job you've got to offer, you lousy boozer?
Damn! Honky tongue? Nah, you're a two. We need Masters Sentinel and Carpenter now, and Lightwater, and rope of colder and deep draft one. You can make credits out, and I've already ordered a few cargo ships full of that stuff. But there's the trouble.
Why don't they just take you along? You can make people drunk just by breathing on them.
The interim government under High Commander DePonto is concerned about the stability of the Federation. Ask around and see if Admiral Cox is really planning to take Parliament in a surprise coup.
The way I hear it, dirty tricks from the new line politicians are the real reason for the instability in Neapolis. Still, if I can't find any arguments in favor of what Cox is doing, I'll side with you.
Oh, hello.
Excuse me. I just got back from the tornado zone, and I heard there's trouble here in Neapolis.
You can say that again. That Army Devil Cox occupied the broadcasting station. He's backed by a powerful army. My family is terrified. We came here 7 months ago from Canary Deep to be safe. And now, here's another warmonger.
Flint! We've seen the dolphins outside. They were wonderful. Such incredibly beautiful creatures.
Why the hell is everybody in Aqua talking about dolphins? They're just predators. What's the big deal?
Right, but they're also intelligent and extremely social beings.
I can be sociable too. After work, there's nothing I love more than hanging around a dive and getting into an argument.
Just because they don't have hands to build things with or wield weapons, it doesn't mean you can ignore their intelligence.
Look, who's breeding them? Man. They're a product of our knowledge. Amusing attractions at most.
They're very precious, Flint. One specimen is worth millions of credits. There are plenty of rich people who'd love to own one. But fortunately, private ownership is against the law.
They are so wonderful. I'm sure they can read our simple minds.
Oh boy.
Chang, what are you doing here?
Inspecting our buildings here in Neapolis. It needs to be done because there's nothing worse than when people become careless and fall into a routine.
I hear Entrox took part in, let's call it, the liberation of a very rare gas.
Pure rumor. Besides, sometimes it's better for mankind to sidestep a little bureaucracy.
I can't argue with that. What do you think about the situation here?
Well, I have a high opinion of Admiral Cox, even if he has taken over the Federal Network Data Broadcaster. His emergency program is trying to discredit the politicians of the new line, which shouldn't be too damn hard.
I'm trying to save Cox from himself. Do you have any idea how I can get him and his men out of the broadcaster without getting them hurt or killed?
Talk to Marina Zellwig. She's an engineer at Entrox, and she knows a lot about communications technology. I think she's in the data center. And listen, if you want to save Cox's head, you better hurry up. I hear the situation is rapidly deteriorating.
Are you Marina Selwick? Sergei Chang said you might know how to help me liberate an occupied broadcast station.
Why? I'm an engineer, not a soldier. Listen, to be honest, I like what Cox is saying about the new line. Somebody has to warn the populace that they're trying to control people's minds. Pushing that artificial evolution stuff, along with smaller wages and an increased defense budget. Damn business technocrats.
Look, I agree, but right now I'm trying to save the Admiral's butt. I need to prevent them from blowing Cox up with that whole damn station.
The easiest way to calm Cox down would be to cut him off. Just destroy all the antennas and the cable knots. Then the occupation of the broadcaster becomes pointless.
What's up? What can I do for you?
I need some information on Admiral Cox. I don't think I know him anymore.
I'm not surprised. The new line has seen to it that the old government can't do its job. So now, we're surrounded by militaristic idiots. DePonto is an officer, and the other one, Cox, leads a coup. As if that's what we need. When are we going to do something about the economy? About the education of our children and medical care? No. We get some guy attacking Parliament and killing innocents.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good. Pardon me, I gotta meet Captain Kruger in the Biscay shopping mall.
Oh my gosh. A lot going on.
Punch? Werner von Punch. What's an old pirate like you doing in Pep City?
What else, you poison little mackerel? After you blew up at Gibraltar Fortress, hundreds of brave cutthroats were suddenly homeless. I opened a dive on Deep Draft 2 called Mr. Punch. But now, here I am scared out of my wits that this Cox guy is gonna crack up and put me out of business. By the way, your old buddy Brewmeister opened a place on Deep Draft 1 called The Swamp.
I've got real doubts about this. It's like we're sitting on a volcano. Someone has to stop Cox or we're finished. But then what? So many people think the new line is becoming dictatorial, and I agree. Now they're talking about doing away with our free economy and financing racist experiments. They're genuine technocrats. But then again, they didn't start all this violence.
Is business really that bad, Kruger?
At the moment, we're only allowed to import into Neapolis. I think they're hoarding, so they'll have enough food if chaos breaks out. By the way, Commander Ferrelli was looking for you. I just ran into him and he said he was on his way to the Federation Hall.
Thanks, I'll find him. Damn, I really didn't think Cox would do something like this.
Well, Flint, if you get the chance, shoot a fat torpedo up that old army codger's butt. For me and Brewmeister.
Flynn, I'm glad you're back. Are you interested in my support?
Why? What's in it for you?
I'd like Cox to stay in the game. He's fighting against the new line, and they're talking about privatizing Entrox again. Guess who would have the majority share in a coup like that? Exactly, the new line. Anyway, I served under Cox for 5 years. I owe him.
Then let's save him from himself and get him out of this.
Man, I love Pep City Neo-Dopopolis. You can get everything here. Come on, let's make a few credits and drink every dive dry.
Sorry, I've got a problem, Harp. I know Admiral Cox is going to try to attack the Parliament, and I need to figure out how to keep him from doing that. If I don't, they're going to kill him. I don't know if I can trust Sewell.
The hell with Cox, and the hell with Sewell. I want action, and I want it now. Roars, whoa. And if you don't need them, you should at least come along and keep your ears open. Damn. Maybe you can prevent him from getting killed, which would be pretty ironic for you. Why not save the Parliament? One of my old buddies works at the Neopolis Data Center. He's also on the security force for, surprise, the Parliament. His name is Carlos Bergman, and I think he's on vacation on Deep Draft 2.
Wow, okay. Courier, mission objective, protect Deep Draft against pirates. Important, it's the speed that counts. Okay.
Flint! I'm faster than you are! Honky tonk! The gods of the deep sea must have sent you! I'm so drunk, I can't find my way to the crapper! There's no way I can talk on! There are these freaking pirates around Deep Drift 1 trying to raid us! Do something!
What's he talking about? First he's moaning about needing the stuff, and now we're standing around here like bums in a soup kitchen.
Honky tonk! The Pacific Sea Devil knows who you are, but I know my pal, Flynn, and you're not Flint, so be gone!
McFlirty here. Sorry, Flint, but Brewmaster is totally drunk. Could you please check out the scrapyard? There are some zoners roaming around there.
We should go to Navigation Point 1 now.
And I forgot to refill my torpedoes. Again. And I forgot to equip the laser gatling. Great.
Oops, they don't want anything from Deep Draft. They're just digging around in the scrapyard.
Oi, Flint, looks like those zoners just wanted to dig around in the scrapyard. Them zoners can build a whole habitat with the stuff they throw away in Neopolis. Flint, that's a trap. We desperately need you to protect the Helinox containers. Some tornado zone scouts just showed up here, possibly with a bomber. And I'll pay handsomely to have them turned away. I promise.
Okay.
vehicle. But this time it would have been worse if you hadn't been here. Stop by and pick up your pay.
I'm lucky, good lord. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, well, we did that. So I'm actually going to save. And I'm going to end the part here. You shall hear from me in the next part.